Yo, yo. So we got Delphox, Goodra, Venusaur, Glaceon, me as the Cramorant. And then the opposing team, we got the Zeraora, Tyranitar, the Aegislash, Dodrio, and the Pikachu. You know, and obviously, everybody knows this is not the real Elon Musk, that's just my username. But here we go. You know, I'm Cramorant. I know a lot of people got their opinions on Cramorant, and you know, it's a very biased opinion. I think Cramorant should go jungle, and you know, that's my professional opinion, sir. You know, so that is you know, what I like to do. So this first video that I'm posting here is just it's a little outdated, but it's you know, I figured I'd just voice over it now, and you know, then maybe see, you know, what kind of people think. I love to take feedback. You know, what people think about how I went about this game or whatever it is. I have plenty of screen recordings too of more updated matches as well. You know, I work a lot, and you know, I really don't have time to kind of you know, do this kind of stuff, but I found some time here, and I figured, why not? You know, let me you know, post some videos. And of course I'm gonna get smoked right here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I get smoked. I went in too hot. But yeah, I'm from New York, so you know, if my accent changes up here and there, you know, I go from "Hey, how you doing?" to "Oh man, this guy is completely inappropriate." So you know, I really like to, you know, be creative with you know, the way I present anything I do, and I'm gonna try to maintain my composure in recording, you know, screen recording, you know, talking to myself here on the round. But regardless, it's like, from my experience on this game, I'm always like, God damn, that whole New Yorker comes out, yo, you that ass right now. But yeah, no, but regardless, alright, let's get back to the game. Now, I really think Cramorant is a jungler. To start off, once you get that Hurricane, you get the Surf, you know, boom, 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 and you just can start attacking. Yeah, me in this game, I think in this game I went a little too aggressive. But yeah, no, this jungle is fine. Sometimes the jungle, you know, it's like, I mean, I feel like always there's, you know, that the opponent, there's gonna be somebody in there. There's gonna be somebody in there at that exact mark when the jungle hits, and you gotta be prepared for that. So that's why I look for the weakest points. I like to pay attention to the map. Look for the points where, all right, you know, there's this many opponents here. I see them around my teammates, this and that, and boom, boom, boom. That's it. You get that one goal knockdown. And I like to go back and forth from top to bottom. But no, from you know, just to go back and forth with, you know, but trying to maintain that jungler. I feel like the jungler has like the most responsibility. All right, and Cramorant, I know a lot of people look at Cramorant like, oh, yo, Cramorant, why is he going jungle? Oh shit, no. But nah, me, I think, you know, it's definitely worth it. This game, I'm pretty sure we won at the end of this, but I think, yeah, I don't, you know, pardon me if I you know, don't recall, you know, certain things, but I'm just, you know, talking over the game, watching it. Boom, I got this to Reggie. And you know, just try to push that. I see that there's only, you know, one of my teammates there, so you know, most likely I would have backed out. But this game I pushed it just because, hey, you see that ooh, chomps. Look at him. Yeah, look at him. I'm just one. The Venusaur is running away. He's backing up. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm trying to lock in this Hurricane with the Surf. Boom, boom, boom. Hit that. Both of them low. Knock this Aegislash out. You know, the Surf, Hurricane. Boom. Hit the Reggie. Score. Now, you know, I should have backed out. I think. Oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. I got these guys out too. Yeah. Like I said, this recording is it's a bit outdated. And again, guys, this is not the real Elon Musk. That's just my username. I like to troll because, you know, my outfit too. I don't know. I don't think I showed it in the beginning. But yeah, my you know, my character is like, has a spacesuit and all that stuff. So I just, you know, just to be a troll, I was like, let me pick Elon Musk, and I got that name. But yeah, this is the only game I really love playing because it's on mobile. Like I said, I'm from New York. I'm a hustler. I have a lot of businesses to run. I have a lot of stuff to do. You know, life just hits you hard. Eggs cost freaking $30 a card now, you know, so you gotta work a lot. But I found a little time to try to make a little content, and you know, you guys roast me, you guys cook me, let me know what's good, what's the bad, what's the beef, what's the soup, whatever it is. But you know, here we go, this Tyranitar. The thing about Cramorant is like Dodrio, like the opponents in this game, for example, Dodrio, Aegislash, Dodrio and Aegislash mainly, I become very squishy to them. So Cramorant like is really squishy to Aegislash, Dodrio, and it becomes a little risk. But like, I'm a range, so I can keep that bit of a distance. But like Dodrio, for example, will be able to just book it, you know. Dodrio will be able to just run up on me, you know, real quick. What is this? Oh no, okay, all right, so he was going there. No, but yeah, the Dodrio will be able to just run up on me real quick and kind of, you know, do some decent damage to me. But here we go, you know, go up to the top, and you know, so you know, it was about 4 minutes into the game, and you know, once I hit those hurricanes, this and that, it's like it hits, and then you know, you see how much damage I did right there. I just need my team to clean it up, which it looks like they're doing. Mopping up shop right there. Delphox hit him with that. And Zoroark is weak. Come on, you know, you guys can get him. You guys can get him. Here we go. I'm coming back. Just that launch pad going up to the top, going right back to the team. But you know, let me level up. Let me level up. I forgot I did this. I do this sometimes. You know, they're up there. They kind of got it a little bit. You know, so I'm like, yo, let me just hit that, and you know, let me go up top, see what's going on up there. But yeah, this team I think was actually pretty decent. You know, a lot of times in ranked matches it's hard because you get paired up with such random trash players. I'm not trying to sound like I'm like the best or something either, but you know, it's like this should be some kind of a, you know, coordination, you know, between the teams on where everybody's going and stuff. So, but yeah, I see him in the jungle right now, the enemy team. I definitely like doing that. That was definitely a original thing that I used to do, and I think a lot of players used to do. Just even if I'm like full with orbs, I'll still go down and just knock them out. That way they don't get to level up. So you see at the bottom, running through this. Let me relight this. But yeah, the bottom, I think now, you know, there is, again, like I said, this is a little outdated, but the other videos I'll probably be posting, I'll try to post in voiceover, will be more updated. I've been using the side UI lately, more updated, but yeah, Cramorant is always my OG, and just the amount of damage once you get somebody locked in. You know, I'm using Hurricane and Surf right now, but there are other times where I use Dive and Hurricane. Air Strike, or the other move besides Hurricane, yeah, I think it's like Air Strike or something like that. I use that, but I use Dive too often. But Hurricane and Dive definitely is a great combo. But with the Surf, just because I have, you know, I have like the Venusaur, I have the Goodra, the Glaceon. Because of those, like I kind of like, all right, I can. As long as I'm sticking to one of them, you know, with one of them, I can kind of lock in one of their, you know, they're taking damage and doing damage to somebody else. Oh, boom. See that Dodrio? That Dodrio. I said Dodrio. That Dodrio it's too quick. The Dodrio is so quick for me. That's the problem with that. When they're too fast, it's like, oh, even when I hit that Hurricane, it's like they could just bounce up out of there. You know, they could just leave, like, sir, I'm ready to go. I'm calling it a day, and just get up out of there. And that's what becomes a problem. But this game, I'm pretty sure we will win this game. I'm like kind of just doing it live, and voicing over these past recordings I've had. But yeah, no, this even having like a Glaceon on your team is definitely really good, like just because of the range characters and all, you know, like we have 4 out right now. I'm pretty sure they got the freaking Rayquaza, and yeah, no, but there were 4 of them out, so it's like that's why we kept pushing. You see somebody trying to surrender, I don't think this makes sense to surrender. Like when there's 4 of them that were out, like I'm about to score this. 28 times 2, 56. There we go. Scored that, and then you kind of get that little bit of a balance if they're out. But if they're all alive and they got it, then most likely they're gonna be stacked. They're gonna be fully loaded, and they're gonna come in and hit you there. But that was that game, and this is Elon Musk, yeah. Oh, yeah, go to Mars, yeah, man. Save Pokemon. They don't want to cancel Pokemon. No. But Elon Musk, I picked that username just because I want to be a troll. My outfit's a space outfit. And yeah, look, we did win this game. I got the MVP, 18 kills, and yeah, that Cramorant has been one of my OGs. I've been in this game since the first season, so I've kind of dotted my I's, crossed my T's, and I think I do pretty decent with Cramorant overall. I love trolling people with it because I feel like, somebody gets killed by Cramorant, like, oh, this damn duck, this freaking duck just killed me, so it's like I like doing that. But yeah, guys, if, just comment, let me know, criticize me, roast me, tell me the good, tell me the bad, all it is, I'm all here for it, and let me know if I should keep going or if I should just shut down. Take care.